and good afternoon, and welcome here to Round Rock, Texas, as OKC Comets baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with the free iHeartRadio app. Dean DeVoe's here in Round Rock, Texas, producer and engineer back in our Blue Hedgehog studios. That would be the YouTuber. Comets wrapping up their 6-game series against the Round Rock Express, the AAA parent club of the Texas Rangers. As we're ready to see how this will go here today. And it's going to be fun. Nick Frasso is actually going to get the start for the Comets. He's 2-0 with a 2.08 earned run average. Will take on Winston Santos of the Express. As looks like there's a lot of players that will be not playing today, so there we go. At least the good thing is it will now be a, as you see the lineup for the Comets. As there's a lineup for both teams. We wrap up the 6-game set. Express trying to take 4 of 6, whereas the Comets are trying to get a series split.
Glad you've joined us. Some AAA baseball in the Pacific Coast League coming your way. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Round Rock Express.
Ladies and gentlemen,
first pitch coming at you right after the
Round
break.
Rock Express.
So just about set now, and on the mound in this one, Winston Santos. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. Ready to go now. Digging in for the Comets.
Three for the average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. First pitch just called for a strike. Strike. Outside, ball 1.
And swing and a miss.
Miss, strike 2.
Willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts.
Next pitch for Santos.
Off the plate,
outside, ball 2. Beautiful day today here in Round Rock. 70 degrees, clear skies, winds blowing from right field at 10 miles an hour. Home plate umpire Carl Dixon, Eric Summersgill, Freddie Ferguson, and Joe McDonald, the umpires for this afternoon's game. There's a fly ball to center field. Pollard's under it. Makes the catch. 1 away here in the top of the first.
And let's take a look at this lineup.
Batting second, the second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
Aaron Bracho, 18 home runs for the Comets, which leads the PCL. Eddie Rosario did not play last night.
For Oklahoma City, Aaron Bracho.
333 average, 2 homers, 5 RBIs, batting left. Hi, 2 people, or 1 other person watching besides me. Ground ball to right field for a base hit.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, David Bodie went deep in last night's ball game.
Yep, first pitch. Swing and miss, strike 1. 231 average, 3 homers, 5 RBIs.
A slider,
batting right.
And he works in a 2-seamer.
Comets trying to split the series against the Express. And here's a ground ball base hit. Comets had a home run in the first and the eighth last night. Unfortunately, could not hold on to the lead, and now bring up Ryan Ward. 255 average, 1 homer, 7 RBIs.
You'll ever see, but a hit is a hit. I'm sure he'd have preferred to square it up better, but he'll take the knock anyway.
Santos' first pitch.
Here is Ryan Ward. Foul ball there.
Excuse me.
On 0-1, the
Next pitch.
That one fouled off.
Fouled away.
Bracho at second, Bodie over at first with 1 away. Cuts on it and misses.
I'm going to miss strike 3, 2 away in the first. First strikeout.
Eddie Rosario didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one.
Didn't play yet last night. So I'm going to miss strike 1. 264 average, 5 homers, 14 RBIs. Last game Rosario played was on Friday. Didn't play last night. 5 home runs for Eddie Rosario.
Battling here, fouls it away.
Yep, fouled away.
And he steps out of the box asking for time.
Yep, going to be interesting. We'll go over the jerseys in just a second.
Left-handed batter waiting.
Next pitch.
On the ground, right side.
That's a base hit.
Runner around third. Throw to the plate. Runner scores.
And in time, non-time, it's an RBI single for Eddie Rosario. 1-0 Comets here in the first.
Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut.
That's what the Comets needed. That's the first time they've lost when leading, when striking first. Justin Dean is up, 333 average. First pitch, fouled away. 333 average, no homers and RBIs. He's batting left, or right, excuse me.
The 0-1.
Next pitch for Santos.
Swing and a miss, nice changeup.
Strike 2.
Can't dwell on what's already happened. Got to focus on this next pitch and try to stem the bleeding. And a swing.
That's strike 3. That'll end the inning. 1 run, 3 hits, and a runner, 2 left.
Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now
Bottom of the first coming up. 1-0 Comets.
Welcome back. And our starting pitcher here today, Nick Frasso. Here's a scouting report for you. Just a 3-pitch mix, but he's got a lot of confidence in those 3 offerings. The key is
he's won his 2 starts.
Sequences throughout this start, so he doesn't get too predictable.
Sam Haggerty is up.
On one of the 3
Frasso's first pitch. That's eyeball 1.
Batter looks at ball 1. That one pulled foul.
Fouled away. Comets trying to earn a series split, which would be the first time they would earn a split. They've won a series. They've lost a series. They've won a series, but they've not had a series split this year.
Gets a piece.
That's fouled away. 1-2 to count. Next pitch for Frasso. Swing and a miss on the fastball for strike 3. 1 away here on the bottom of the first.
Just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location. More than one way.
Nick Ahmed will be up for the Express. Express in their home whites, Express across the front in blue scripted letters. Red numbers on the front left, red numbers on the back, blue letters on the back, white pants, blue hats. That's fouled away. Comets in their grays today, OKC in blue letters with the C of the Comet going through the letter C on the front left side. Red numbers on the front right. Blue numbers on the back. Gray pants, blue hats, as that's fouled away. Light blue brims, as Ahmed was 1 for 4 with a double last night. With the C with the baseball,
Got the hitter
or
swinging
not
for the
going through
strikeout.
the C of the
2-0 as
bat
home first is
on the
moving along
front.
pretty quick. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first two batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one. Alan Trejo.
It's called for a strike.
And watches strike one.
250 average, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Oklahoma City will head home to take on the Tacoma Rainiers, the AAA club of the Seattle Mariners. As here's a fly ball to right field. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to head all the way to the wall.
Starts the afternoon off right with a double.
That's a double for Alan Trejo, 2 away.
That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it.
I'll bring up Kevin Pillar.
Next to hit, Kevin Pillar.
Look out!
Swing and
Bounces off the Round Rock dugout.
The 0-1.
Next pitch.
In the air, right field. Newell.
And into foul territory, cannot make the catch.
There, it's a foul ball.
0-2, next pitch. That's a ground ball to right field. That's going to be a base hit. All the way heading for the wall. 1 run is already scored. And throw is not in time, and it's tied at 1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Great job to step through that and line it the other way.
First pitch for Trevor Hauver. Strike 1. 319 average, 2 homers, 6 RBIs.
With a runner at third.
Next pitch.
And fires in
Called for strike.
95.
Next pitch. Called for strike 3 to end the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, and a runner left.
They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We head
Yeah,
to
the second.
All tied 1-1.
1-1.
Today's action is brought to you by Hack and Slash Landscaping, offering Ultra Grass, the grass they don't
First
want you to
pitch for
have.
Dalton Rushing, swinging a miss, strike 1. 0 for 2 with 2 0 for 4 with 2 Ks last night. Wouldn't let me read his stats.
And that one fouled off.
That's fouled away. 227 average, 2 homers, 5 RBIs, batting left. Did not play last night.
And a foul
Or,
ball, so he stays
as
alive.
he's going to be. Yep. Or actually, he struggled last night.
He hits a fly to center. Ahmed on the way over. Hauls it in for the out.
1 away in the
Some
second.
good fundamentals from the infielder as he
Chris
really
Newell,
pushed back on
171
that.
average, no homers, 1 RBI.
And start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Chris Newell, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Did not play yesterday.
Bash down the right side, but foul.
That's high. Last game with the Comets, I think he had a struggling game. That's outside ball 3. Alex Freeland on deck.
There's a strike.
That's called for a strike.
3-2.
Santos next pitch.
And there's ball
High, ball 4. First time the Comets has been on base all series.
1 gone and a runner on at first.
As Alex Freeland is
now at the
up.
plate. That's a bullet, but it goes
That's
foul.
going foul. 184 average, 2 homers, 2 RBIs. Did not have a good game last night. Pitch.
That one smashed.
Fly
to
ball to
field.
left field. That's going to be
Great
caught
leaping catch.
for the second out.
That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability.
Josue De Paula flew out his first time up, batting
So
left.
Next, Josue De Paula. kick, the pitch, runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe, a stolen base.
Not in time.
Steal situation with 2 outs. If you get thrown out, the batter will just lead off the next inning. But because they got the steal, he could knock in a run with a hit to the outfield. The 0-1 offering. Now a high fly ball.
Left field. Going back at the wall. He makes the catch. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the second with 1-1 tie.
We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Luis Mieses. Line drive, and it's caught.
Good catch by Ryan Ward. One away in the second.
That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck.
Listen to Harris, 179 average, no homers, 2 RBIs.
Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Foul ball there.
1 for 3 with a double. His last game, that would be on Friday.
Edge of the zone.
That's outside for a strike.
2 strikes.
That's a strikeout looking. Already 2 gone
strike
in the
3.
half of the second inning. At the plate, the second baseman, number 75.
Cody Freeman.
Fly ball left field, Rosario on the way in. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Good thing both teams have a day off tomorrow.
Heading on now to the top of the third. All tied 1-1.
Yep, and the third.
We move on to the third inning. Stepping in, Aaron Bracho.
Bracho.
That one fouled off.
In the dugout. Singled his first time up. Santos is only thrown 33 pitches. We're only in the third.
Lifted in the air.
There's a fly ball to right field. Is that going to be catchable? It will be catchable. And there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, David Bodie.
David Bodie.
Ball game yesterday afternoon.
Last night, actually. We played a night game, announcer. That's why I need to be calling these games and not Ben Gamble. No offense.
Fouled off. He was late. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. In the air to
There's
the
a fly ball to right field.
This one.
Pollard's under it. Will make the catch.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Ward. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
First pitch.
He swings and fouls one off.
Here's a fly ball. You can forget it. Deep right center field or left field, and it is gone. Ryan Ward's second home run of the season, first of the series, and the Comets retake the lead at 2-1.
It's now 2-1. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a home run.
Man, he just bombed that ball. Do you see the bullpen back there?
Eddie Rosario singled and drove in a run the first time through.
First pitch for Rosario.
Bash down the right side, but foul. 2 outs, bases empty. To the right side. Gloves it.
Oh, the first now in the inning. But the Comets get on the board with a run on a hit, no errors, none left.
And this is now a 2-1 ball game. As we go to the last of the third,
Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart.
.226 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Frasso coming off of 21 pitches he's had so far.
Line drive to short and caught.
And that's caught. Went away in the third.
Just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field.
Sam Haggard struck out his first time up.
And still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes.
Struck out.
Haggerty, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Out of the way.
Fastball, this one comes right back to the mound.
Over the first, 2 away.
The batter number 6, shortstop Nick Ahmed.
Nick Ahmed.
Nick Ahmed, 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game.
First pitch for Frasso's fouled away.
On the ground, out to short.
Freeland's got it. Throw to first, Round Rock down in order. We go to the 4th.
We move on to inning number 4.
2-4-0 for the Comets, 1-2-0 for the Express. Daniel is here at Del Diamond in Round Rock, Texas. Producer and engineer back in our 1340 studios today, the YouTuber.
Here at the ballpark. Ben Gelman here with you and set to lead off the 4th, Justin Dean.
Justin Dean struck out his first time up, batting right. Santos' first pitch.
That's in.
That's side first strike. 2 for 4 with 2 singles last night for Dean.
Good sign for this outing. Way out front for strike.
We're gonna miss on a fastball for strike 2. That should have been a ball.
Swing and a miss.
Miss on a changeup for strike 3. 1 away in the 4th.
Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Flied out the first time.
2 for 14 in this series. Yikes.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Rushing measures 6'1", 23 years old, a former first rounder back in 2022. In the air to left.
Fly ball to left field. This could be trouble. And it is trouble as that's going to bounce all the way to the wall. Rushing will stop at second.
With a double, and they've got something brewing now. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left.
Chris Newell, who walked his first time up.
For Oklahoma City, Chris Newell. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Almost 50 pitches for Santos. We're only in the 4th. .200 average for Newell with runners in scoring position. High, ball 1.
That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2.
Next pitch.
Pitch misses.
Low.
2 strikes. Great job to see change up out of the hand and lay off it.
Next pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away in the 4th.
And now,
here's Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland.
That one.
Outside ball 1.
Out to center.
Fly ball to center field.
Settles under it. And that's the
Now in the inning, no runs a hit and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Comets lead it 2-1.
But they still lead it 2-1.
So I'm going to use the bathroom. Be right back.
Welcome back. The Express at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The designated hitter, Alan Trejo.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. Edge of the zone for a strike. And this one right back to the mound. Throws, gets the out, one away.
The center fielder, number 12, Kevin.
And now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 1, tripled the first time up. Now 1-1.
1-1 to count as I'm back from the bathroom. Frosso's next pitch.
Right through there for a strike. Nice
Strike
job to
2.
work both sides of the plate. He's got this hitter inside conscious now. Fights
Out of the way.
Still 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Newell.
Newell's under it, makes the
And now
catch.
2 down.
2 away in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Trevor.
Now it's the right fielder, Trevor Hopper. Homered last night. Added another hit as
Struck
well.
out his first time up. See how my battery's doing. So 2, okay. Strike 1.
To the right side. Dives,
Ball
but it kicks
cannot
off the
make
throw.
the catch.
No throw. And the defense
That's
comes
gonna be a
away
s-
with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So
That'll be a base hit.
a man on. Here's the left fielder, Luis Mieses. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Grounder to the left side. To second, but
It's in wide. They're trying to get.
Can be such a gut punch for a team
Now
defensively.
That's what killed them last night.
Heading to the dugout, but now you have to refocus and find a way not to make that error hurt you in the run column.
Mm-hmm.
Hopper on second, Mieses on at first with 2 away. Slice hard. but
Now,
fouled
can they
down the
get
left side.
out of the jam and put up a 0 for heaven's sakes? Next pitch.
Foul ball still
Fouled
0-2.
away.
On the ground to third. And
That's a
fair
base
ball.
hit.
Headed
That's gonna go all the way to the wall.
for the plate, and it gets by. 1 runs in, runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Runner
And
around
it goes
third. He's
wide,
safe. They
and
clear
it's
the
a
bases.
3-run inside the park
That's a
home run.
inside the park homer. He exploded out.
And it's
of
4-2
that
Express.
spot. Such a good read as he made the turnaround.
Was
second
trying
base.
to make the
Great hustle to
catch,
make
and
it all the
that
way
error
around.
came back to haunt.
So 2 down.
Oh, that is just a nightmare for the Comets.
Digging in for the Express.
Had a
Number
chance to
75.
get that last out, and they couldn't.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Unbelievable.
Ball 1.
Next pitch.
And that one fouled off.
That's been the way they've been playing, really getting sloppy at the end of the series when they should be at their best. Needed a win to get a series split, but now they're going to have to play catch up.
2 outs and nobody aboard.
That error at second came back to haunt them.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Already 3 runs have scored this inning.
Unbelievable.
Still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled.
Fouled
The advantage
away.
keeps going. 1-2 now.
Next pitch.
Punches that one away. with
Fouled
2 strikes.
away again. This inning cannot end any quick.
On the ground.
Broncho's got it. Throw to first. Finally ends the inning.
And that's the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead.
3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, none left. Go the 5th. The Comets trail 4-2.
We're ready for the 5th inning. Digging
in danger of losing the series.
Foul ball there.
That probably just ticked off the manager. Scott Hennessy is not going to be pleased about this.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Now here's the 0-2. Wallops this one out towards right
field. And this one's going to be out.
He turns and heads for second. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now they need to get something going here.
How the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the
Aaron Broncho.
they have a decision to make. Now up, Aaron Broncho. Little chopper rolls foul. Runner going again. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Comets really need to get something going.
It's a comebacker to the mound.
The first. One away in the 4th, or in the 5th rather.
Now the 3rd baseman, David Bodie, 1 for 2.
Go ahead and commentate the rest of this game.
Action in the
high for strike 1.
Up and loosening in the
Dane Dunning and Hauser's warming up for the Express. – 4-2 lead for the Express here in the 5th. Next pitch called for strike.
Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Fly ball, right
popped
field,
up.
on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away.
2 away.
Digging in for the
Ryan Ward up for the Comets.
Comets. Ryan Ward, already a homer for him in this one.
Counts 1-0.
Rolls away a little bit. In the dirt, but blocked.
Mm-hmm.
And now the 2-0.
3-0.
This one's in the dirt. Let's see if he gives him anything to swing at here. Ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
That's ball 4.
Eddie
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the 1st. And that one gets by the catcher. And now a single could score 2.
Mm-hmm.
We're in
Wild
the top
pitch.
of the 5th inning. Tying run at second base. Oh, and this
That's
one gets
old.
away. But the runners do not advance.
Next pitch, low ball 3.
Steady diet of breaking balls, not willing to give in to the hitter with first base open. And that'll load the bases.
That's ball 4.
now batting.
Now at the dish, Justin Dean, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Uh-oh, looks like a balk, and it is.
Balk, and that's going to score.
Mistake like that, it brings across a run. Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable
Oh,
out there right now.
no, he threw another balk.
He just doesn't look right on the mound. Ball 1 there. Rosario at third, 2 away.
2 balls.
Rolls away a little bit, and a fine job keeping it close right there. The 2-0.
3 balls, no
I
strikes.
feel like he was itching to swing at that one. He might be feeling a bit disappointed at not being challenged.
That's ball 4.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And another walk. He needs to find his
Now
control
batting, the catcher,
fast.
Dalton Rushing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Winston Santos, done for the afternoon. And it's going to be a start that you'd like to get a redo on. Back. A new arm into the game. The
Dane
righty,
Dunning.
number 33.
Number 33.
Some serious action
Yay.
on his slider. A lot of spin rate and a lot
Needs to
of
get an
break.
out
You think
here.
You know where it's going to be, and then it zags on you.
That's fouled away.
Foul. If he's going to try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Now time called here, and they're calling a balk. That's going to bring in the runner from third and break this tie as well. Wow.
1 ball, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt, but blocked. No movement on the bases. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second with 2 down. And it's straight to the backstop.
Wild pitch. Comets take the lead as a result.
Strike 3. Got
Now
him
in the
swinging.
inning, but the Comets take the
Nice job
lead.
controlling the damage out there. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. Comets out in front. 5. Bottom of the inning, and now the switch-hitting catcher, Tucker Barnhart. Fastball for a strike. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first-pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Fair ball! The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position. That may wind up being a pivotal at-bat in this one. Well, he was a touch behind on that swing, but strong wrists and a good job of getting on plane
Ball,
meant
that's
he could
outside.
make good contact. Here's the 1-0 offering. And a sac bunt here. Bodie. They put the tag on. They put the tag on him.
There's 2 away.
And that's out number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Ahmed. On the ground to short.
Freeland's got it over the first.
There with plenty of time.
No
And
runs
go.
a
So they go
hit,
down quietly.
none left.
Top of the 6th, leading off, Chris Newell. Bash down the right side, but foul.
Out of the way.
Strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Jesse Chavez
0-2 the
preparing to
count.
come on if needed. Oh, and 2, and the delivery. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Mm-hmm.
0-2 now. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And here's the 0-2. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. So up next, Alex Freeland. Swing and a high fly to left. Yeses gets there under it. That's out.
Out number 2.
Number 2. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Josue De Paula, 1 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss out front that time.
All ones the count. That's a ball. Two one.
Pitch in the dirt. That's great discipline at the dish. He fell behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1. Significant opportunity now with a good runner on first and 2 away. A big secondary lead can turn into a run with a ball in the gap. 2 outs and a runner at first. Aaron Bracho digs in now.
Wild pitch.
One and 0, and the pitch. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This pitch misses. Ball 2. And that's ripped to left. Fair ball. Coming around third.
That's going to score a run. RBI single for Bracho. It's 6-4.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout
I'll bring up
loves
David
to see.
Bodie.
Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Next up for the Comets, David Bodie.
Hey.
Strike 2. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Beats the throw, and the batter reaches safely.
It's getting worse for the Express.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Ward. And he's already gone yard in this one with a solo homer in the 3rd inning. We'll see if he can launch another one out of here.
Hey.
This one the other way. Makes the catch. Inning over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Home half of the 6th. And now the DH, Alan Trejo.
Hitter, Alan Trejo.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing, high fly ball to center field. Freeland on the way over. Hauls it in, there's one away.
The center fielder, number 12, Kevin Pillar.
And now the center fielder, Kevin Pillar. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Late swing, fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Next offering is outside. What a take with 2 strikes. Hangs on to the foul tip, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, fielder, Trevor Hoffer. Ground ball, right side. Throw to first in time. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We're through 6 full innings. The Comets lead it 6-4.
6-8-1 for the Comets, 4-6-0 for the Express. Dina Vols here.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th
Jesse
inning,
Chavez as he comes in.
Jesse Chavez. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. Swing and a foul straight back. A little out front there, swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes. No ball, 2
Time
strikes.
called as he tries to refocus, down 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one missed.
Side.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Here's the 1-2 offering. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again.
One, two, the count. Next pitch for Chavez.
Ground ball to first, and that's just foul.
Fouled away.
1-2 pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One-two offering. Here's a grounder up the middle.
Ball to center field for right center field for a base hit.
Beautiful example right there of an up the middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Justin Dean.
0-2 today.
And that one fouled off.
Strikeout in the first and the fourth, walked in the fifth.
The 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Runner at first, nobody out.
It's outside.
and misses. Throw is low, can't pick it. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish.
The batter, the catcher, Dalton.
And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
On rushing, one away in the 7th.
Rips that to right. Gets over his head. Lead runner turns at second. In safely with a double, second of the day.
Yep, double for the
Excellent
Comets.
swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Smoked that ball to right field, and that comes back to the swing he put on it. Clean all the way through, good mechanics. I'm sure he wishes it would have gone. Chopper to second. Throw home, not in time.
Not in time.
And they take a 3-run lead.
That'll be a blooper single. They should have just, they were going to throw it to home, and it was not in time.
One
7-3. Let's see what they're going to call that one. Second RBI for Newell this season.
Alex Freeland will hit next. Ground ball could be 2. Feed to second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it.
Now in the inning, but the Comets get another run.
2 hits,
It's no errors,
runner
one
on
left.
base. Midway
Time
through
to
inning number
stretch.
7, and it's time to stretch. Oklahoma City ahead in this game, 7-4. Here's the left fielder, Luis Mieses.
Comets lead at 7-4.
Doesn't get the call.
This pitch is
This
low.
a more patient at bat than we've seen from the rest of this lineup. He's done well to get ahead 2-0. Liner snagged at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Here's the third base. Dustin Harris.
All for a strike.
1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Strike 2.
2 is the count.
And this one lifted to left. It's carrying.
At the wall, Rosario will make the catch for the second out.
Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, number 75.
Cody Freeman.
All 1.
That's ball 1.
And a curve misses
Ball
outside.
side. Strike 1. Frosso's next pitch. It's called for a strike.
2 down and nobody aboard. You're in the bottom of the 7th, just
Next
past the
pitch.
stretch.
Fouled away. Los Angeles Dodgers will take on the Chicago Cubs at 6:10 Central Time.
Swings
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
And a nice
We'll
straight
check up
on the
on
mound.
Double
He
A
sets it down,
Tulsa.
1, 2, 3. We're at the end of 7. Oklahoma City lead it 7-4.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty,
Adrian Hauser.
Fourth appearance.
I'm going to go ahead and get him warmed up. Grotterol will close it out.
Hauser.
Swing and a foul straight
Frosso's day is done after 7 strong innings. Comets look to split the series, rather. Express trying to win 4 out of 6. Comets trying to earn a series
and a foul ball,
split.
so he stays alive. Breaking ball
That's
inside.
Comets head home to host the Tacoma Rainiers on Tuesday night before they head to Salt Lake City.
Chasing that one in the dirt. Collects, fires to first.
He's
out.
out.
One away on a drop third strike. So digging in, Aaron Bracho. On the inside corner.
That's outside. That should have been ball one. Fly out in the third, ground out in the fifth, doubled in the sixth. Liner base hit.
So one on now with one away. Digging in for the Comets, David Bodie. Fouled off left side. Strike two. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nice job behind the dish.
Now batting. The
Runner at
first
first.
Ryan Ward.
Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma.
Solo homer in the third. He walked in the fifth, lined out in the sixth.
Line drive should be extra bases, and that's into the corner. Round second headed for third. Coming to the plate.
The throw is not going to be in time. It's an RBI double for Ryan Ward. And it's 8-4 Comets.
Placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream, and a pitcher's nightmare. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Now the left fielder.
Eddie Rosario 2 for 3 today.
Ball, that's out.
Down low ball one. Ground out in the third, walked in the fifth, singled in the seventh for Eddie Rosario. That's why he's 2 for 3 today.
The 1-0 pitch.
8-4 Comets. Outside, ball two.
Two straight breaking balls away. If he wants to go back to
3-5 with runners in scoring position.
I'd expect a fastball inside here. Man at second with 2 down. That one to first. Haggerty will do it alone.
Now in the inning, but the Comets get another run.
Runs from coming in, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 8-4.
12 hits, a season high for the Comets, or here on the road.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Oklahoma
pen
City.
comes the right-hander, Luis
Number
Garcia,
40.
trying to protect this lead.
Garcia.
Here's the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
1 for 2 today for Tucker.
With a sinker in the arsenal,
Strike
I
one.
wouldn't expect him to throw many more high fastballs. That's not one of his primary locations.
It's outside.
Likely to work around the knees.
Double-A Tulsa trying to
Here comes
avoid
the
getting
1-1. Swing and a miss. That's
Avoid
an
losing the
outstanding
series.
splitter he features. When he tunnels it with his fastball like that, it puts batters in conflict, and that gives the edge to the pitcher.
Brancho's got it over the first, one away.
And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Sam Haggerty. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Strike 2. 8-4 Comets lead in the 8th.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got it.
That's called for strike 3 on a slider. 2 away in the 8th.
Base is empty with 2 out. And now, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 3
First
with
pitch.
2 groundouts and a strikeout. On a line for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting. The designated hitter,
The batter now, Alan Trejo.
Trejo.
First pitch. Called for a strike. May 13th will be the next time we'll be here in Round Rock. Be our final meeting in Round Rock.
Ball inside.
Next pitch.
On the ground, right side. Takes it to the
Over first, that's the inning. No runs a hit and a runner left. We go to the
no errors, one
ninth.
Ninth inning coming up. Comets out in front, 8-4.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Person Garabito. Pitched yesterday, returning to the bump in this one. And now the DH, Justin Dean. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far.
That means Brewstar Grotterell will come in to close this game out. So he'll be the one to finish it up here in Round Rock.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Strike 2.
K's all ready for him in this one, but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Rips this one to short.
Over the first. One away in the ninth.
Dalton Rushing, the next to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field, Hopper.
And that will be the second out.
2 away. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch close.
Chris Newell. Strikeout in the first, fourth, and the sixth. Fielder's choice in the seventh.
Down for a hit. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up for the Comets, Chris Newell. Ground ball to the right side.
That'll be a 1-2-3, top of the ninth.
Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of the ninth. 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up. Oklahoma City with the lead, 8-4.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Brewstar Grotterell. And he's known to use a power slider with a lot of late movement. That can make it tough on hitters. Digging in for the Express, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch for Grotterell. That's fouled away.
Fouls one off. The 0-1. And that one hit 97.
Called for a strike.
0-2.
Fouled away.
Stays alive.
Pitch. Fouled away again.
Stays 0-2.
Next pitch. That's fly ball to deep left center field. This one's going to be gone for a home run for Kevin Pollard, as it's a home run to left field, his third on the season, and it's 8-5 Comets.
It's 8-5. That homer just made this game a bit more interesting. Good job to keep that fastball down, but unfortunately he didn't get it low enough. The batter was able to line it up and put a great swing on it for the homer. Next up for the Express, Trevor Hopper.
Fouled away, strike 1. 1 for 3 with a single today.
Close.
That's called for a strike.
Ball, that's out.
That's outside.
1 run in the inning so far. Here in the last half of the ninth. And it's a strike.
Called for a strike.
Serious velocity coming out of the pen, clearly.
Next pitch. Called for strike 3 on a slider. 1 away here on the ninth.
Nice recovery after
now
giving up the home run.
left fielder
Luis Mieses. First pitch. Slider called for strike 1. Grotterell's next pitch. That's fouled away.
1 down. Base is empty here in the ninth.
It's called for strike 3, and the Round Rock Express down to their final out.
1 out remaining. Dustin Harris getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this ball game.
He needs to do something here. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Next pitch. Fouled away. That means the Express down to their final strike tonight.
The Express down to their last strike. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Here's the
next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. That will end the game. But the Comets get a run on Express 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, none left. Comets win it 8-5 as they split the 6-game set with the Express.
Wherever you are.
Yep, series ends in a tie. 8-12-1 for the Comets, 5-8-0 for the Express. Split the series as Nick Frosto gets the win. Santos will get the loss. Frosto pitched 7 innings, a run on 6 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts. The loss to Winston Santos, 4 2/3, 5 runs, 6 hits, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, no save. And the Comets will split the series with the Express. That's what I'm predicting in real life as I'm recording this, because we're going to be playing the Express. So, yay! Oh, wait. As we get something here. We'll be out 1 to 6 days. Okay. Let's take a look at the scores around the rest of the international and the PCL. And then we'll talk about what happened in the Los Angeles Dodgers organization as far as that is concerned. Buffalo beat Durham 5-2. Winning pitcher went to Josh Walker. He's 1-2. Ahmed Garrett gets his first save of the season. The loss to Mason Montgomery, he's 1-2. Jake Magnum got 2 RBIs for the Bulls. Michael Stefanik, Aurelius Martinez, and Domingo Palmagani got RBIs for the Bison in the contest. Norfolk beat Gwinnett 5-4. Andrew Kitteridge gets the win, his first win on the year. He is 1-0. The loss went to Chasen Shreve. He's 0-2. David Fletcher, Brian De La Cruz, Jake Mazurnik, and Luke Williams had RBIs for the Stripes. Livin Soto, David Banuelos, Luis Vázquez, and Dylan Carlson had RBIs for the Tide in the contest. Wilkes-Barre Scranton beat Rochester 5-4 in the contest. Winning pitcher went to Brandon LeBrant. He's 1-1. Eduardo Salazar got the loss. He falls to 2-2. Andrew Pickney had a 2-run homer for the Red Wings. Robert Hassel III, 2 RBIs for the Rochester Red Wings. For Wilkes-Barre Scranton, Dominic Smith had a home run. Yorbit Vivas, Pablo Reyes, and Duke Ellis had RBIs as well for Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Clippers beat the Red Sox. That would be Columbus, 11-3. Tristan McKenzie gets the win, improves to 2-1. Hunter Dobbins got the loss. He falls to 0-2. George Valera had a grand slam for the Clippers. Jonathan Rodriguez also homered for the Clippers. Tyrese Turner, Alex Mooney, Will Wilson, and Cody Huff had RBIs for Columbus. Abraham Toro had a 3-run homer for the Red Sox. Louisville beat Iowa 5-4. Winning pitcher for the Bats was Brian Shaw. He's 1-0. The loss went to Trevor Richards. He's 0-1. B.J. Murray Jr., Reese McGuire had RBIs for the iCubs. Noel Marti and Gavin Lux homered for the Bats in the contest. Syracuse shut out Lehigh Valley 7-0. Max Kranick got the win, improves to 1-0. The loss went to Kyle Tyler. He's 0-1. Only runs scored in the contest. Joey Menendez had a 3-run homer for the Mets. Luis Del Los Santos had 4 RBIs as well for the Mets in that win. Toledo got shut out by Indianapolis 2-0, so Indianapolis more than likely won the series. Chase Shugart got the win, improves to 3-0. Peter Steletsky got his 8th save on the season. Sawyer Gibson Long, the loss falls to 1-2. Only run scored was Emmanuel Valdez and Billy Cook's RBIs for Indianapolis in the contest. Nashville beat Memphis 7-6 in the Battle of Tennessee. Elvis Peguero got the win, improves to 1-1, his first win. Zach Thompson suffered his first loss. He's 1-1. Mike Antico, Lucan Baker, and Thomas Sagassi had home runs for the Redbirds. Jacob Butchberger had an RBI for Memphis. Freddie Samoa had a 2-run homer for the Sounds. Mark Canna had 3 RBIs. Caleb Dublin and Manuel Marget also had RBIs for Nashville in the contest. Omaha beat St. Paul 5-2. We'll deal with the PCL in just a second. Tyson Guerrero got the win, improves to 2-0. James MacArthur picked up his 4th save on the season. Matthew Quintero got the loss. He's 1-2. MJ Melendez had the solo shot for the Storm Chasers. Gavin Cross, John Rav, who had 2 RBIs apiece for the Storm Chasers. Armando Alvarez had a home run for the Saints in the contest. Jacksonville beat Charlotte 9-1. Adam Mazur got the win, improves to 2-0. Sean Burke, the loss, falls to 1-2. Only RBI for the Knights was Brian Ramos. And for the Jumbo Shrimp, Jacob Berry had the solo shot for Jacksonville. Shane Sakai, Herberto Hernandez, Nathan Martorella, and Jacob Sarna had RBIs as well for Jacksonville in the game. Now to the PCL scoreboard. Reno beat Salt Lake 13-6. Boy, that's a big win for them. Christian Mena got the win, improves to 1-1, as Joe Elbis had to leave the game due to an injury. Loss went to Victor Mardiros. He falls to 1-2. The save went to Dre Jamieson, his 2nd on the year. Ivan Melendez, Tristan Inglis homered for the Aces. Melendez had 6 RBIs in the contest, including a grand slam. Jesus Valdez, Blaze Alexander, Garrett Hampton also got RBIs for Reno. Scott Kingery had a 2-run homer for the Bees. Caleb Ketchup, Christian Moore, Anthony Rodon, and Bryce Teodosio also RBIs for Salt Lake in the contest. El Paso shut out Las Vegas 3-0, as it looks like El Paso will win that series easily. Fran Contreras got his first one. He's 1-0. Tom Cusgrove picked up his 2nd save on the year. Matt Crook got the loss. He's 0-1. Only runs scored was Ripken Reyes and Martin Maldonado's home runs for the Chihuahuas in the contest. Albuquerque shut out Sugarland 2-0. Tanner Gordon got his first win. He's 1-2. Diego Castillo got his 5th save on the season. Brandon Walter got the loss. He's 0-1. Only run scored was Jordan Beck's RBI and Warming Bernabel's home run for the Isotopes in that contest. And Tacoma shuts out Sacramento 1-0. Ethan Small got the loss 1-2. Trevor Gott got the win, improves to 1-0. Drew Palmer has his 5th save on the year. Only run scored was Tyler Lockhart's homer for the Rainiers in the contest. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers won against the Chicago Cubs and take 2 out of 3 against the Cubs. They are now 5-1 against Chicago. Clayton Kershaw gets his first win. He's 1-0. Ben Brown got the loss. He falls to 1-1. Dansby Swanson had a 2-run homer for the Cubs. Nico Horner also had an RBI for the Cubs. Hai-Sung Kim and Mookie Betts had the home runs for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani, Teoscar Hernandez, RBIs for the Dodgers in blue. Blake Snell went 1 inning, no runs, 1 hit, or 1 run, no hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeout. Clayton Kershaw came in 4 1/3 innings, 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Tanner Scott picked up his 6th save on the season. Dodgers take 2 of 3. They are taking on the Colorado Rockies tomorrow night at 7:10 Central Time. Tyler Glasnow for the Dodgers and Yerman Marquez for the Rockies. Around the Dodgers minor league system, AA Tulsa lost the series, dropping the final 3 series against Arkansas 4-3. Casey Lawrence got the win, improves to 2-0. Joe Jacques got the loss. He's 0-1. Jordan Thompson homered for the Drillers. Jose Ramirez, Chris Allen had RBIs for Tulsa. Hogan Windish had a 3-run homer for the Travelers. Julio Rodriguez also RBI'd for Arkansas. Tulsa will head home to host the Wichita Wind Surge tomorrow on Tuesday afternoon. And speaking of Tuesday, that's where we're going to be heading, as the Comets will now head home after splitting the series against the Round Rock Express. They'll take on the Tacoma Rainiers, the AAA parent club of the Seattle Mariners, a 6:05 first pitch on Tuesday afternoon. Gavin Stone will start for Oklahoma City. He has figured in a no decision in his last 3 starts. No record, a 3.20 earned run average. Jim Joyce trying to bounce back from a tough loss against the in his last start. If I need to remember which team it was. I think Jim Joyce's last start was, a loss against the Express. 0-1, a 5.74 earned run average. We will be on the air at 5:50. Tickets are available at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Call 405-218-2150 or visit OKCComets.com to get more information. It's a $2 Tuesday. It should be a lot of fun and all that good stuff. If you can't make it to the game, our live coverage, like I said, will begin at 5:50 here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with the free iHeartRadio app. Today, it was the Comets winning 8-5 over the Round Rock Express to split the series. 8 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the Comets. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Express. Winning pitcher Nick Frasso, he's 3-0, who, by the way, had 3 unearned runs. The loss went to Winston Santos. He's 0-2. There was no save. Comets will split the series. They are 8-7. The Express are 7-8. Special thank you to our producer engineer, the YouTuber, back in our 1340 studios. I'm Dean DeVoe saying good afternoon and good night from Round Rock, Texas. We'll see you Tuesday back home in Oklahoma State. Thanks as always for joining us. We'll talk to you Tuesday. You've been listening to OKC Comets Baseball presented by Courtyard by Marriott.